Welcome back. Halftime Howie here with a terrific musician, Eric Francis. And Eric, the album is out. It's called A Perfect Moment. Talk about how excited you are that your album is now out.
I'm so thrilled. It's been a long time, and it's finally here. And it's available online on iTunes, on Spotify, on Bandcamp at ericfrancis.bandcamp.com, and soon to be on other locations too. So it's pretty cheap. If you like what you hear, please support me, and let me give you new music soon.
All right, Eric, talk about the hard work, months and months that went into making this album.
Well, it takes a lot of work, especially when you're by yourself, because I had to write everything myself. And I had help from my producer and from the fantastic singer and drummer that I worked with. But at the end of the day, all the responsibility was on my shoulders to deliver the songs and write the parts and write the lyrics. So it took a really long time to come up with all of that.
All right, now the name of the album is A Perfect Moment. Talk about how did you come to that title? I like the title, but how did you come to A Perfect Moment?
Well, in track 2, Ballad of the Stars, there's a line, "We can share a perfect moment at the worst time we can imagine." And it alludes to track 6, which has a line, "We can watch the buildings burn," which in the album art you can see it's a couple holding hands watching their city burn to the ground. So, but they're not afraid, they're not running for their lives, they're sitting there watching peacefully as their world falls apart, and that's the perfect moment.
Awesome. Now what are you going to sing for us tonight, the opening song?
I'm going to sing Ink Bubbles. It's track 4 on the new album.
Ink Bubbles with Eric Francis, ladies and gentlemen.
My words can't seem to describe. It's so fascinating that maybe it'll come to me, just not now. Now's not the time. You'll know when things are aligned. Now's what you're living. Fascinated by what I can't describe. The truth meets my eyes like word of mouth to your skeptical ears. Your skeptical ears. I may be in ink, but you've cleansed me with tears from a meadow and years of clarity from another century. The knowledge, no expiration date, though change does occur. I do concur, it is the truth remaining, like the old oak tree that you see and admire. Let your soul meet your eyes and transpire. Taking yourself higher and higher. The trio that's acknowledged with its roots through ages so far into the soil. We found it toppled over, resting on its shoulders. Now with life on its branches, now with their own span of life. No longer supported by the mother root, but they're scattered towards the corners of the earth by winds coming from another place. And then before my eyes, a new life was born right in its place. Like the old oak tree that you see and admire. Let your soul meet your eyes and transpire. Taking yourself higher and higher. Here I am in the light being tested. The illusion more vivid. When
to get a couple pictures in.